where most of you are having the issue making your bow with the flat part. Okay? So when you have your tail, you make sure you have some hanging down. Okay? When you go around both fingers and then come up in between the two, and then go around the index finger, go back in between the two. Then when you tuck it in between the two, I'm going to show you where a lot of people are having the issue. So when you're tucking it, it's going to come out on the other side. And when you're going around, there's a flap. This flap right here, I'm going to hold this. There's a flap that everyone is saying either they don't see or they do not know how to tuck this ribbon underneath the flap. So you have to take this ribbon and you tuck it underneath the flap. This is the flap part. This part right here. I don't know how else to show you. It's on the right bottom side. When you get to that part, it's right there. So you take your ribbon and you tuck under the flap. You don't tuck it on top, you go underneath it. So you take this part and you go up underneath it to form your bow, and you just pull it. And you just pull it up and pull it down, and there's your bow. So Laura asks, the flap is on top of the piece of the ribbon you initially held, the tail. Yes, it's like, let me redo it, or let me take this one off. This one is pretty tight. Let me cut some ribbon. So this tail that you hold the thumb on, okay, this is the tail. So let me get back to the flap part here. Hold on. Let me just get back to the flap. I'm just getting back to the flap. Okay. You see where I'm holding the tail? It's right above it. It's right above it. It's right above the tail that I'm holding. So to answer your question, Laura, yes. That's the flap. See, I'm holding the tail, and it's that part right there. So when you take this and go over to form your bow, you just tuck it underneath. You may have to pull the flap up to get the ribbon underneath it. And you pull up and you pull down. And there's your bow. So does anyone have any ribbon to practice along? So hopefully showing you that flat part and the struggle that everyone is having, hopefully you can get your bows together today. I'm supposed to have a couple of people come on today. So I'm going to go slow with that flat part. So you cut off enough ribbon. And today, this is just the regular 1.5 ribbon. Okay, so Laura, are you moving along with me? So again, let me see if someone is joining in today. I don't think people are up at this time. Well, it's 11 o'clock. Laura, do you want to come on and join me? Or if anyone else want to come on? So you basically just take your tail, make sure you have enough tail hanging, and you're going to go around the 2 fingers. Then you're going to come back up around the middle. Then you're going to go over your index finger and go back in between the 2. Okay, so Laura said she pretty much have it. It was the last live you had. Oh, okay. Okay. So once you get to this part, you just tuck the ribbon in between the 2 fingers until it reaches on the other side of your hand. You see it pushing through? Oh, you're fine. That's totally normal. I have to have on my headset so you guys won't hear the background noise. So when you push that through, when you push it through, you just throw that flap over. And that flap part, yes, that sits above the tail, you just tuck it underneath and pull it. When you pull it, you should hear it tighten. And then you put your thumb in the middle and pull it down. Sometimes you may have to pull up and then pull down. And there's your bow. So Laura, you think you got it after showing you that little flat part? So when you want to have it with no tails, you just cut the back of the extra ribbon as close as you can to the knot. And then you want to burn your ends right away so that your bow doesn't unravel. And be careful not to burn your hands. And I just push down with it with the scissors. And then you just fluff it out. Ooh. You just fluff it out. And there's your bow. Now, yesterday I was adding some bling because I thought bling makes it look a little better. So today, instead of messing with all that hot glue, I'm just going to dab a dot of glue on the back of the bling. Attach it, and then I'm still getting glue on my fingers here, but that's okay. I'll use the scissors. So, and then you get a dab of glue and do the back as well. Take your scissors and press down. And fluff out your bow. I just like these bows now with bling for some reason. It jazzes everything up. It just, jazz it. It makes it jazzy. Can you bring me some, hold on. I want to stick this on like a stick or something. A candy apple stick. And I don't want to, interrupt the time that I have with you guys. But you basically just hot glue the back. Don't worry about the back. Put a little dab of hot glue on the back and attach it to your candy apple stick. And there's your cute little bow. I think these look cute with the bling. They're really, really cute with the bling. They're still cute plain, but they're also cute. I think it's something about the shine and the glitter that I like. So I think I have showed you guys how to get past that. Yeah, I did do it yesterday with ribbon. I think it was 2 1/4 or something like that. So Laura, if you want bigger ribbons, you just use thicker size ribbon. Like this is 1 1/2. You can go up to 2 1/2 or 2 1/4. You just go up a size. You just go up a bigger size. That's all if you want them bigger. So I'm going to show you guys one more time how to get past that little flap, because I think you have it down pat. I think you guys have it down pat until you get to the flap. So yeah, I think you guys have it down pat until you get to the flat part. So again, you just take your 2 fingers, you go around the middle, you come back around the index finger, okay, and this is going to be on the back of the middle. Then you bring this around and go in between the 2. So you bring it around, you go in between the 2. You keep pushing it through until it comes out on the other side. You form your bow. And that flat part that we are talking about does sit above the tail. It's this little part right here. It's that little part right there. You tuck the ribbon under. Don't do it on top. Go under. So you may have to pull it a little bit to get up under it. You pull it and you tuck. So when you tuck it, you just pull it on out, tighten it, and then pull down. You may have to go up and go down. And there's your bow. Okay. I think you guys have it. I think you guys have it. I really do. I think you guys have it down pat. But if you don't, you can just watch these tutorials and just pause, fast forward, rewind, do whatever you need to do. Because I thought I was done with bows until, I'm going to cut these tails. Until, people's like, hey, I'm still having issues making these candy apple bows. So you just burn your ends right here so your bow doesn't unravel. I like to press it together with the scissors so I don't burn my hands. And here's your cute little bow. This is without the bling. And this one is with the bling. So you can kind of see. You can kind of see the difference here. They're both cute. I just like, I like a lot of sparkle and dazzle and stuff like that. Trying to get that where you can see it. Okay. So that's the comparison between the two. Okay, so I think I have been on here long enough to show you guys how to tuck the ribbon under the flap. If you don't have any other questions, I am going to go ahead and end the live. It was nice coming back on today. You guys have a great weekend, a great Sunday. Reach out to me if you need anything. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your day.